is a Cosmic Octave original podcast.
Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm
Oh,
married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler. And don't even get me started on the people who buy 12 packs and bottled water. Fuck.
You know what the biggest scam on earth? Bottled water.
No shit. I just gotta say, you people.
You know that comes out of the tap for free?
It's the same shit, motherfuckers. It is. It is. Oh no, it's artisanally.
But have you had mountain water? Have you had beautiful, delicious water?
Yeah, out of the tap.
From the mountains.
Out of the tap. I did. It's great.
Or my spring water. Did you hear my?
When I was in Denver, the
By the
water out of the tap was actually kind of horrendous.
By the way, this is off panel, off topic.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Jake. Also, this is the kind of podcast you're going to be getting for a while because there's strikes going on, so not a lot of new content is coming out, and so that means we get to dive deeper into old segments. We get to do classic movies.
I do got a statement about the
sure.
Strike,
I love doing retro reviews.
Strike that I would like.
I want to do more of those.
That I would like to say.
Sure.
Really, what I'd like to happen is for Bob Iger et al. To see, look back in history and see how strikes have gone, and just know that the people who are striking generally get what they want because they're smarter and stronger than
Tyler,
you are.
Put a pin in that. Put a giant pin in that.
Cool.
Because we're going to talk about that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it later. So
I got something to say to Bob Iger.
We're going to have a really...
We'll do it later.
Because it involves Dune.
You know what I want?
So you're very passionate
I
about
know.
it.
I know about that. Oh,
And
motherfucker.
We'll get to that. But first, guess what, Tyler?
Oh
we're
my
bringing
God.
back an
I am
old
so
segment.
Aroused right now because of this. Wow, what?
Oh, yeah.
Did you just say you're aroused by food?
Everybody is.
What's in my mouth? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I said, hey, what's in my mouth? Everybody knows
What I'm talking about.
I said, hey,
This is a perfect time.
what's in my mouth? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I said, hey,
What's in my mouth? Look at how long this is.
Yep.
what's it taste like?
Is it salty or sweet? Unbelievable. Tyler, you are...
How I didn't win a fucking Grammy for that, I'll
Tyler,
never
can
know.
I just say,
Yeah.
before we open this bag of
Sure.
chips,
Sure.
you are incredibly too gifted sometimes, man. Because you spat this out in like an afternoon. What a beautiful bumper. All right, what are we eating today?
We
On
are eating-
episode 110. by the
Wow.
way.
See, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting second wind. Like, between 100 and now, and it's part of it's because it's been the strike.
Oh,
so
no,
there's-
it's made us do older segment. Like, we're getting back to our roots, bro.
But I'm excited about doing the older segments. Like I think a couple weeks ago I was like, this is fine because next week we'll be back with all the other shit. But I'm enjoying this because I found the coolest thing ever. It's spicy queso flavored Funyuns, dude.
Yeah.
Let me just read.
By the
you-
way, can we point something out? So
Yes.
we do this show in my basement, right?
Yeah. And there's a dog constantly around going like, oh.
Yeah. He was upstairs. My wife just texted me. He was sitting upstairs, and as soon as you touched that bag of Funyuns, he bolted down here. So highly anticipated
So
bag of spicy queso.
I'd like to
Funyuns.
read this. A deliciously different snack that's spicy fun. This is off the back of the
Spicy.
bag. Finally, the zesty taste of Funyuns onion-flavored rings you've known for years has met its bold match.
Oh.
Spicy queso-flavored Funyuns. Onion-flavored rings deliver the crispy texture and shape of an onion ring. Spicy queso-flavored Funyuns. Now, they're repeating it. That's smart branding. Onion-flavored rings are a fun snack that you and your family can eat anywhere and enjoy with your favorite foods. If you're up for some spice,
Ooh.
they're great for picnics, parties, and lunches. Are you ready for the classic combo of jalapeno and cheese flavors that runs rings around other snacks, motherfucker?
Is that what it says?
Yes. There's only one way to find out. Try a bag of spicy queso-flavored Funyuns onion-flavored
You
rings today.
frightened the poor soccer mom driving right now.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, soccer dad. I don't know who listens to the show. Maybe just your mom and my mom.
So when I lived in Denver, there was
Just open the damn bag.
there was a Big Lots right next to where I worked in North Glen, which was a suburb. And what are you doing?
The song was over. I was putting it back up.
Oh, okay. So I would go over to the Big Lots while I was waiting for my bus to go back to Denver proper at night, and it was usually like an hour, so I had time to shop. And they had one time I found in there ranch Cheetos, which was fucking amazing, and then the other time I found wasabi and soy sauce flavored Funyuns.
Wait, sorry. Say that again.
Wasabi and soy sauce flavored Funyuns. What? I know. I think Denver was a test market because I've never seen them anywhere again. Anyway, but I'm excited
Nice.
to see a new Funyuns flavor. And not just a Funyun flavored fucking Lay's potato chip motherfucker. Okay, I've had enough of that. You want to get crazy? Let's have a Funyun flavored Cheeto, motherfucker. Let's have that. Why are you going to make all the chips taste like other shit?
Get your ass to Mars.
Yeah.
Open the bag.
Where's the onion? Oh, okay. First thing I noticed, the smell
It's spicy.
is poignant. Is
Well, you know, the last time we had something spicy, this is what you said.
wow, these fucking Reapers, man. Also, these Funyuns look a lot thinner. You notice that?
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, just the bag.
No, look.
Oh, they're like
They're like they're like crinkle fries. Okay,
Oh,
so
here
do
we
you
go.
want me to wait till you
get the
Have one
ASMR
too?
crowd horny.
get your ass to Mars?
Get your dick hard.
Okay, you ready?
All right, just a quick refresher. The rating scale is,
Yes!
and or
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Gaina.
So these are Funyuns spicy queso onion flavored rings.
alternatively we could do. Your eyes
I like
lit
that.
up. We're
I
using
like
that.
that.
So it's that or nothing but garbage.
Okay. I can see how this part of the show would be riveting for audio listeners.
Yeah, and that's the. Oh. I feel bad for people that hate mouth noises like that, like eating and slopping around. It's not bad, but it's not.
I'm not impressed.
It's not spicy. He's got to think about it, folks. Now he's chewing to the left, to the right. Tyler keeps chewing this Funyun, contemplating his life choices and what the flavor of this Funyun is. Thinks about it some more. He's got a second Funyun, but it's only halfway, kind of like a crescent moon. Tyler takes a bite. Takes a giant second bite. Ate that whole thing in 2 bites. What are we thinking about Tyler? Oh, my God.
No, sir. Didn't like it.
Oh, so you're saying...
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Gaina.
He's going to take a swig. I'm going to take a bite.
I've had wasabi and soy sauce flavored Funyuns. You had a whole lot to live up to and some big ass shoes to fill. And you come in here with that fucking garbage?
I think it's good.
Who do you think you are, spicy queso Funyuns flavored onion
I'm going to
flavored
disagree
rings?
with you. I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to say...
Can't we have like a middle one where it's like it's okay? Why do we have to have like blowing a load in your pants or blowing up a building?
Because you got to...
How about I'll drink your blood as the middle.
Comedy!
That's why. Okay, why don't you just...
Think of the fucking comedy!
Such an
Well,
angry man.
if it's one or the other, then I gotta. It's
All right, what would be a middle ground
I have
soundbite?
no idea because I forget what you got.
Sloppy.
No, because that's
What about this one?
Having sex with him.
I was having sex with him. See last week's edited for television for that gold
Oh, yeah.
audio gold.
I don't know, man. I don't know what a middle ground would be.
Can you play two at the same time?
If you really, really like it, it's got to be,
I'll eat your ass.
That's what I said to this bag of chips. So, so I feel like that's the top tier. This is the middle ground,
Oh, okay.
and then the garbage is.
Why shouldn't nice be the middle ground? Yours.
Nice.
I accept it.
Okay, well then give me that.
That's what you think?
Nice.
If somebody
And
has
for me,
I'll eat your ass.
if somebody's at a party, if I'm at a party and somebody's got a strolling around with a bag of
you
Funyun
say?
spicy queso, onion
I'll eat
flavored
your ass.
rings, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, can I have a handful?" Because I'll probably be hungry.
you say, "Can I have a handful?" And they're just like,
I could write a book about what you don't know.
and that's
Next thing you know, you just
I'm just
Having sex with him.
be careful asking for a handful at a party.
Sloppy.
all
Yo,
right.
can I have a handful, man? Whap. I did not mean your penis.
I'm desperately trying to find this bed. All right, that's it for this.
So the final words of the segment about stuff that we're eating was, did not think it was going to be your penis. Okay.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
This show is sloppy.
Sloppy.
All right, moving on to the next topic of the show.
Yeah.
Gonna wrap up those bag of chips. We're doing another segment we haven't done in a while. We surprisingly haven't done a Grift report in a while. Mostly because it's not fun for me anymore. I mean, I do think we should talk about some of these topics when like it's really nuts and silly. And this story is silly. Because as you and I, we're known for being Eric July haters.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? I wear that as a badge of honor because that dude's a shitty person.
Well, when you actually see that video of him totally, like, just going ape shit about how awesome Miles Morales is, like a year or two before he became, Isom, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow, you just say
I don't know
whatever.
about that. I think he's always kind of been on the anti-Miles train. To be honest, I think he honestly.
You think he was lying when he did the whole video about? Listen, Miles Morales is just as good as.
I don't know.
Because he has a video.
I feel like he's always hated on Miles. I could be wrong, but that will always been my interpretation.
Oh, he's a piece of shit. That's why.
Yeah, but
He
anyway,
doesn't like fun things.
we haven't talked about it in a while, but so he released Isom #2, and he's made a bunch of money on that. But funnily enough, there's been a lawsuit with the Rippaverse and Isom. So he's being sued for copyright infringement
Oh.
by the International School of Ministry. It's ISOM. It's Isom. And this all happened because of a fan. So there's these guys. There's this guy called Vito on YouTube. Amazingly, his name is just Vito. I don't know how he got it. That's impressive. You rarely get just like a single name.
You,
But
you must have
you
been.
could never. I could never get Jake.
You must
That's
have-
not. That's impossible.
You must have been on YouTube the entire time.
Yeah, he's been probably around for a while. I'd never watched any of his content. I don't really care, but I did watch his video because Eric July accused him and another YouTuber named Dick Masterson because Dick Masterson has been like publicly like hating on Isom. He
it's
actually
garbage.
they actually had like a debate about it, like a shouting match about it. And so Eric July blames that dude and Vito for essentially sending this email that was sent to the International School of Ministry. And it was saying that, like, oh, I was confused. I thought it was this person in this comic book or whatever. Apparently that was a fan of Vito who, by his own volition, was, like, reaching out to people as saying he was a journalist that was working for the podcast that Vito had. In the video that Vito made, he said he was never a part of the show. He was just a fan. Fans email. When you have a popular show, fans will email the show and shit. And so it's the whole thing about, well, he's like, I didn't do this. I don't want to be an illegal thing because I didn't do this at all. And the other guy, same thing. They found out it was like this. There's this whole thing. There's this whole thing that I don't even go into because I haven't fully researched. But
also, it's
all I
stupid.
know is it's funny to me that fucking Eric July is being sued for the name Isom. It's pretty hilarious. And another thing that I've been seeing is it doesn't matter that it was a fan of a podcast that did a prank email to this place or a fake email to this place to screw over Eric July. The law is that it doesn't matter how they obtain the information about the copyright. They still have
Yep.
It's a whole thing. And it's kind of insane. It's
So,
just been really funny to watch.
Because of this, has he had his YouTube channel like suspended?
No, there's a whole I don't know
Because he's
how far they're going
infringing
to
on
take
somebody's
it.
copy. I mean,
Well, and that's the thing. This whole thing could be solved if he just like made an agreement with this place for like a licensing fee, like some sort of deal where he can buy the copyright from them or something. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you know he's not going to go that way.
No, and it'd be easy. You know why he wouldn't do that? It's because he's a dick.
Because he's an asshole.
Almost as much of an asshole to have your phone on during a podcast.
Oh, really,
You
Mr. Every 3 seconds.
But no, it again, it's just a silly story, right?
Was that TMI?
Also, they're gonna hear me laughing to a hard cut of me just talking. Like, I don't care. No, I think this whole controversy. Look, I don't agree with this person emailing, doing this whole prank thing. I think that's wrong. I think, Vito, his video disavowed it. I think Dick Masterson disavowed it as well. It's a tough thing because you can't control what your fans do, but you have I don't know how obvious you can be when every person that's done YouTube or podcasting for a while, they say, do not talk to these people, do not harass these people. You know what I mean? But yet people still do it.
Well,
because people are people.
Yeah. The problem is that
It's tough. It's tough because how do you police that?
I would much rather Eric July's crap be allowed to be judged on its own merits because it's crap than some asshole getting it fucking run down on a technicality.
And here's the thing. I want to be clear. I think
you don't need to be sneaky. His stuff sucks.
I want to be clear on something.
It's not good. Yeah. That's my objective opinion.
I think that there should be it's a distinct line of look, I can't control what my fans do to causing violence. People fucking anybody on the right wing conservative space. I'm sorry, that's just the facts. DeSantis had to fire a fucking white supremacist off his campaign a few days ago. I'm just saying.
Yeah, did you see him at the funeral?
And I'm also
at the
I also
event?
want to be very clear. I hate
real uncomfortable.
I hate everyone. I hate everyone in politics.
Yeah.
I really do.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
But there's certain people that values I align with. I'm not saying every politician sucks, but most of them do. 80% of them suck. Well, 75% of them suck.
No, let me make
But
clear.
let's move on
Let me make clear real quick
from that point.
why I don't think, again, objectively, my opinion, why I don't think Eric July's stuff is any good. And the reason why is because everything that I've read that he did for that comic stuff that we read on air and whatnot, dude, all that crap is stuff that you write when you're making the outline. You don't publish your notes and say they're
He
trading
still
cards.
has yet to clearly
Yes,
explain
I know, because
what
he doesn't
his powers
know.
are.
Because he doesn't know.
Because he thinks he can get away with pretending he's he's holding it for something, and it's
Right. Or he thinks he's really good, Better
And
Call
that they-
Saul
yeah.
or Breaking Bad, ooh.
But
It's mysterious.
But in that's one thing that the Dick Masterson dude brought up in their debate was he's and it's been brought up before multiple times in debates that he's done, and it's just what are the character's powers?
You need to do more work on
And
your work before you just
can't
unleash
get
it
away
to the
with-
public,
you
dude.
You can't get away with, I'm going to explain it later on or whatever, because I shouldn't have to ask what his powers are. I should be able to
Guess.
get a clear definition of, well, you don't think he's superpowered because he got thrown down and he smashed a car, but he didn't get hurt. I'm like, okay, yeah. So what does that mean? He's durable? He's
Or he's heavy.
Yeah.
Super
And-
strong skin.
And a good writer and artist would convey that. And they wouldn't spell it out for you. You would just get it.
Great stories don't need exposition.
Yeah,
Great comic books don't.
there's whole things. Look, again, I don't think I'm not trying to criticize Isom as a property because I haven't read it. I've read pieces of it. I've watched reviews on it. I've looked at different things. I don't care to read it, so
No.
I don't care to give that specific property judgment. I just don't like.
I should
and I want to be
say
clear.
that it was the trading cards that I was talking about,
Yes,
not the comic.
that material that I read, I was like, "Are you kidding?" Like,
Right.
there's- and whatever.
I don't need
But-
to see anything else though. If you think that's acceptable to put to your public, dude, you're a hack.
So I'm always going to criticize Eric July. I want to be very clear on that because I just don't think he's a good dude.
No,
And-
that's for sure.
And now things are coming out that there's some like weird, sketchy stuff with the charity that he did for the Eisen book. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that because I haven't researched it. I'm not gonna talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, these just things that I'm seeing that I'm like, and I just don't think he is a good dude or he cultivates a good audience because he lies so much to his audience. And I think that the only angle I cover Isom, and I want to cover Isom, is from the angle of like, I'm criticizing him the way he criticizes Marvel and DC. Because if you think you're that much fucking better, I'm just, because he himself admits he doesn't read this shit or watch movies or any of this shit with
He's
these
just, well,
properties.
he's just spouting off fucking right wing talking points because that's what he gets paid
Yeah.
for.
He'll just call shit woke and then throw around a couple slurs and get out of it.
You know how I know that that's what's happening in this world is because we're talking about shit that is exactly the opposite, and we got like no audience. We don't get paid shit. And the asshole who is anti-trans and anti-LGBTQ
because
and all this other,
it pays.
he's exactly.
It pays to do the right
Exactly.
the right wing out because you know why?
So who's the real good guys here? Is it
because
is it us or is it them?
it's the right
I did an us versus them
it's the right wing
grift.
grift, and everybody's gonna get mad that I say that. So
Why?
let me put it this way,
'Kay.
because it is what it is. But they're all doing the same thing. The
Yeah.
people that we cover, Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Cannell, Melanie Mack, Heel versus Babyface, Nerd Rock.
It's almost like they share
all
scripts.
these people, yeah, they have the same thing. And then you got something like Blue Beetle, which a lot of people liked, where they're just so nitpicky about it. And it's like, why would you want to watch a movie in that lens? Like, that's
Why would
not
they even want to watch it? It's a Latino superhero, and they're all white assholes.
Oh no, they. God,
right?
don't. Did you see? I took a screenshot
haven't
of it. I
read
was
a
gonna
lot
show it
about
to
it.
you. I was gonna show it to you
Yeah.
because I caught on about the whole how Twitter works now, with blue check marks and creators. Like if you got the Twitter blue account, you can make money off your tweets and shit.
Okay.
So that I won't retweet these motherfuckers anymore because that's gonna give them money. So I've just been taking screenshots or seeing other people's screenshots and sharing those
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to give those people money. But like the thumbnail for Blue Beetle, I was gonna send it to you and I forgot. Said the title was "Let's Taco About Blue Beetle,"
Oh my god.
and there's a taco, like a legitimate like Taco Bell taco. Like it's super bad. Like it is ridiculous.
Which one was it?
Nerdrotic. Yeah. So, again, when you run with people like that, Eric, I think it's fucking hilarious that you're getting sued for copyright. Your flagship
'Cause
character
you're a
for your
fucking-
comic book universe.
Well, you're a hack anyway.
and I
sorry.
don't agree with the
I'm not sure why he wears that helmet.
And I want to be very, very clear.
Nobody fucking cares why he wears the helmet.
Very, 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 very clear. I don't agree with how this was achieved. I don't think this should have been done. But it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just desserts, as they say.
Yeah.
What's next on the podcast?
I'll eat your ass.
Nice.
Right here live.
Can we pause it while we do that? Because I don't really like people here. and
Let's
all
get
that.
into different soundbite.
What is it?
Big old RoboCop. Oh, again, too talented.
Is that 2 drops in one episode? Fuck.
I like how our podcast has dance breaks.
A lot like the Savannah Bananas. Do we want to talk about that?
I mean, we have time.
Ooh, Counting Crows.
Inside joke.
Just want to let you know that that guy's been up to bat about 4 times, and every time they played Mr. Jones. And now you're just getting that they're playing Counting Crows? Ooh, Counting Crows. That's like the 4th time we've heard it in like 10 minutes.
Let's talk about RoboCop 2.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do it earlier, never did, and then I just said, you know what? Again, with these strikes, we're gonna be leaning on more retro reviews. So let's talk about RoboCop 2.
Let's talk about RoboCop 2.
Which I forgot was an MGM movie, so it was on Amazon Prime, so score.
Very nice.
I was like, ooh, yeah. Very excited.
The
Because
prom membership finally paid off.
So here's the thing.
Hasn't until now.
I don't think I've ever really watched I don't think I've ever watched RoboCop 2 all the way through from beginning to end.
Huh.
I think I just caught it at separate points when it was either on like cable
I
or
see
HBO.
that.
You know what I
that.
mean?
I'll bet you I probably saw Airplane the first time.
Yeah, but you
that
know when
way.
it was like on like late Saturday night or something, and they have like something like that, and so I always have, much like my love for the first RoboCop, I always have a fondness in some way for this movie because I remember watching it with my dad, and that was just what we did. We watched like really crazy 80s action movies, you know, even though this is 1990.
Yeah.
But same year as Total Recall. Wow.
So
we are going to talk about that.
Was
on the
it
pod.
87 was the first one?
Yeah.
And then 90 was the second one? Okay, so
yeah,
I would have
and
been
then the third one was 93.
I would have been 15, so I probably somehow was able to get in to watch.
It's R-rated, bro.
I was probably somehow able to get in and watch it with my brother, maybe. But I don't know if he was already awake. I know I'm pretty sure I saw it in the theater. I do remember that Carter bought the novelization.
Yeah.
You know, the book of the movie. We did that a lot. And then so we'd read the book, and then we'd go see the movie, and we'd already know what happened. It was kind of a very, very drawn out spoiler alert.
Well, I just think RoboCop 2 is such a fascinating movie because I remember seeing it bits and pieces. So there's like some things I remember. I remember the weird thing that the kid was like a drug lord. I remember.
Yeah, that was so.
I remember.
But that kid actor is so good though.
This is why I loved my dad, because he sometimes had questionable parenting when it came to movies. Because but again, most of the time I was watching it was on TV, so like they would censor this nudity, and there's no nudity in this movie, but like they would edit that out with like CGI bras on or something, but they would keep the violence. So like I don't think they cut very much violence out of this.
They also used to
when I
do
watched it on
what's
cable,
called a pan and scan.
Yeah.
That was what they used to do because movie screens are a certain ratio compared to TVs, right?
Yeah.
So they would do a pan and scan on wide shots. That is why the letterbox format came about.
But I vividly
shot.
remember the RoboCop 2 montage of them failing, and it was just being funny. Like this movie,
but it's horrible too.
Here's the thing. Here's why I love this movie.
The guy pulls his skin off.
I did a 180 on this movie because I remember watching it when I was younger and just being like, "Oh, this is fine." Like I didn't hate it, but like make it very clear. RoboCop 1 is a much better movie, right? The first RoboCop is the best. But this is a lot better than people give it credit for. You know what I mean? Because I came in having mid expectations, and I coming out of this movie enjoying it a lot more because I accepted the fact of it goes the right amount of satire and comedy where it still stays within that tone of that first movie, but it's still definitely a sillier movie.
It is. They try to maintain a lot of
the whole escalation
aesthetics
with Kane
of
is
the first movie. They do have like the news and
it
the
still
commercials.
has the essence of that first movie.
They're trying.
It definitely does still feel like it's a continuation. It's in that world.
Right.
But it's just a little bit of a sillier tone. It leans more into the comedy a little more than I realized.
Or the absurd.
And the third one, we
won't get to there.
It's
but
too far.
I got to tell you something, because this is fucking blowing my mind right now. For a while now, I know how my upcoming project came to be around like a third of the way through. How it came to be what it is. but I was trying to remember how I got to that point, to the astronauts and the becoming the king of ghosts and shit like that, and the horrors of experimentation. And when you fucking said that, I was going through my mind all the different things that happened, and the one guy who pulls out the gun and shoots everybody before shooting himself, and then the guy who pulls his skull off, or his skin off his skull.
Yeah.
You know, that guy. And I realized that fucking I was watching RoboCop like months ago, the
Yeah.
first time, RoboCop 2, and that is what fucking set me off to the path with the makeup and all that shit, dude, because of that sequence. Because I remember when I was a kid that sequence, it terrified me, but also was like, that's kind of, I don't know why, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
That is that humans are capable of that. That just fucking blew my mind, because seriously, I literally had forgotten where I started, because
Yeah.
I knew it was that Zong Kui, that Taoist deity that I just somehow find on Wikipedia, but there was something else, and I couldn't remember what the other inspiration was, and now I fucking remember it was fucking RoboCop 2, dude. Awesome.
Inspired your album. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, now is it gonna make people not like
So, well, right at the gate, we get
I don't know.
The movie starts with a jolt. Was it the jolt? But it was like a commercial, like the first movie.
It's the car alarm thing.
Yeah, that like electrocutes the person.
Literally just turns him
Yeah.
into a pile of dust.
And this is what I mean. I think this leans a little heavy on the satire more than the first movie, because it was very, very much there in that first movie. But this definitely, I just think, takes it at another level. And I think for the most part is effective, dude. I legitimately got laughs out of this movie. Like, I was like,
There's funny parts.
Yeah, this
The
is a
old man
legitimately
is
funny
fucking
movie.
funny in this one,
Oh
dude.
my god, the old man is so great
Right?
in this movie.
Right?
Unbelievably
With
good.
what's her name?
Peter-
Dr.
Hey.
X or whatever.
Hey, redeeming quality of why I turn around and love this movie. I've accepted it and love it for its own reasons of it is a funnier RoboCop and still gory and nasty and violent
Yes.
like the first movie.
Yes.
It has to be. And you cannot put anybody, just like you can't recast Terminator, you can't recast Peter Weller. He has to be RoboCop, and that's why I'm really excited about that video game, because they got him to come back to do the game, and I'm fucking stoked. And it's set after this movie, so I'm even more excited. And I can't say that about RoboCop 3 at all, so I'm really not looking forward to that. But this movie, I was shocked when I got done with it because of how fucking funny and silly this movie is. And when you accept
What is
it,
her name again? The doctor.
Fox, F-A-X-X, I think.
Dr. Fax.
Facts.
Yes, dude. What a sex pot. And she's literally
She is late 90s
she's-
or early 90s
yes.
hot.
She is. She probably originated the term MILF. That's people started were watching that movie and like,
Damn.
we got to describe her somehow.
But Peter,
That's a mom.
I can't say this enough. Peter Weller does an amazing job.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
because he has his helmet off a lot more in this movie, if I remember correctly.
And
Right?
yeah, he like he's there's so much more physicality to this suit and this character. Like, he has a lot more mobility in this suit.
Didn't
And,
that was
like,
one of the things he
dude-
said before he would come
dude,
back for the second
dude.
one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, you've got to make this easier on me if I'm going to come back.
And it was even, I would argue, it rivals the first movie's performance. Peter Weller puts this movie on his back.
When has Peter Weller ever fucking phoned in a goddamn movie?
No, Peter Weller's great.
Thank you.
I never
Buckaroo
had-
Banzai. Star Trek Into Darkness.
I've always liked Peter Weller.
I can't think
He's
of anything.
Batman in the Dark Knight Returns animated movie.
Yeah.
So it's pretty dope. But
The Dark Knight Returns. He's Batman.
so can we talk about this? Can we talk about this first fucking shootout? So, RoboCop. There's this drug in this movie called Nuke
Yes.
that everybody's fucking addicted to,
Which is basically
just like heroin, pretty much.
yeah, but
But
what
you
does
inject
look-
it in your neck. But it looks like little Kool-Aid
Yeah.
jammers.
Oh, fruit punch.
And like, dude, you can't escape.
Sharkleberry Finn.
I think again that adds to the charm of this movie, of it being like this movie was made in 1990.
The conceit of it.
It's a cyberpunk futuristic movie made in the 90s.
Yes.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
And I love it.
The conceit of this movie is, check this out. We know what we're talking about. about 20 years from
Drugs.
now,
Drugs.
about 30 years from now, you're going to be looking back on this like RoboCop 2 was right. And all of us were like, no, we're not. But this is awesome.
I love RoboCop 2.
Dude,
Turner
I love
this
this strange, like, weird, like, the badass chick that's like his right hand. What's his name? The drug dealer, the main one who turns into Kane.
Yeah.
He gets turned into RoboCop 2, basically.
Which, by the way, hilariously dumb meta thing that it's awesome that they're like, this new it's just RoboCop 2, the name of the movie. Can we also point out Frank Miller wrote this?
Listen, you know, it
feels like a comic book for sure.
Yes, and what adds to that comic booky feel is when he finally because one thing when I first watched it, not back in the day, but recently, the couple times I've watched it, I must have watched it like 4 times this year. Goddamn. Because I watched it back
really
months,
love
and I know
RoboCop
that I
too.
watched, or maybe I'm thinking of, maybe my time is all skewed, and it was a couple months ago that I'm thinking a couple weeks ago. Whoa. Anyway, point is that I forgot how long it takes Kane to like get into the suit.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
And he's not, on screen a lot because obviously it's expensive, whatever. But when they do show like the model of the RoboCop 2 that doesn't move, and they open up the face screen and do all the CGI shit, that shit's pretty fucking cool. It's dated.
Oh, dated as hell, but it's a cool concept, yeah.
But the fact that they really played with it, like there's parts where he gets mad and like like the face gets like skull like and shit.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Really, because it's kind of funny. It's not
for
meant to be
comedic
taken seriously,
purposes,
but it adds to like a comic booky kind of like.
Yeah.
Again, we got to go back to the fact that this movie comes to us and goes, "Hey, man, we're gonna be real prescient here, okay? So you watch and take notes because you're gonna want to do some stock trading based on what you see in this movie." Like, no, we're not. Your movie, and that's why it's great because these guys. Okay, Irvin Kershner may be a great director, but he is no biker dude, okay? Maybe he was, I don't know. But I'm willing to bet Irvin Kershner is not a biker dude, okay? That's like Irvin Kershner walking into like, the whole like a biker bar like in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but he's not Pee-wee Herman. He's like, "Hey, I'm a biker," and they all just like beat the crap out of him. Like that's why this movie's great. Because Irvin Kershner's up there in the biker bar going, RoboCop 2 is just as good as RoboCop 1.
Yeah.
And they beat the crap out of him, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. It's interesting. No, I mean, just the
That was a
story
really
behind...
stupid analogy.
Just the story behind this movie is
Somebody
interesting.
had to say
it. Yeah. Frank Miller's involvement is interesting because... The movie that was going to be made, I want to kind of talk about
We've
that.
talked about this, and I love it because it's
the
fucking,
corporate wars.
It's fucking
so Ed Neumeyer and Michael
shit.
Miner both started drafting a sequel in September of 1987 because Orion was like, RoboCop 1 did well, let's make
This
a
is
second.
what RoboCop 2 was going to
Deadline-
be? I thought it was RoboCop 3 was going to be.
No, this was going to be RoboCop 2.
Oh, yeah.
Deadline of December 31st, 1987. Neumeyer and Miner rushed the screenplay as they were simultaneously writing for another Orion project, Company Man, a film about the Central Intelligence Agency's involuntary involvement in the Contras.
Yeah, I remember that fucking classic movie, Company Man.
Yeah, it was going to be directed by Oliver Stone. But anyway. So anyway, their draft for RoboCop 2, The Corporate Wars, is set 25 years after the first movie. RoboCop is trying to stop a bank robbery, is blown up by a thief, and the titular protagonist wakes up in a new United States named Ameriplex. Oh, yeah, Ameriplex, consisting of upper-class plexes made out of former cities like New York Plex, Rio Plex, Delhi, Delhi Plex, and many more shanty towns with residents named Outplexers. RoboCop is revived in a now abandoned building from the defunct Omnicorp to Omnicorp Consumer Products to two goons of super entrepreneurs named Ted Flicker, who plans to make the national government a private corporate entity that he will own. So that theme is kind of carried into the actual movie, which I want to talk about that too. I think it is so crazy how well those first two movies predicted our future.
Oh yeah.
Because now we're in a situation where Detroit goes private because OCP owns the cops and owns the government.
The guy who
because they
plays the
own a
mayor-
contract. They're $37 million in debt.
The guy who plays the mayor chews the fucking scenery. He was in a bunch of
Dude.
stuff in the 90s, and he is great.
I do think
he's a great part of the movie. When he goes like,
that thing's a killer.
yeah,
That's so good.
he chews it, and he just chews scenery, and it's
Dude,
great.
The first time he meets the old man,
Yes.
and he gets so fucking fired up that his like assistant has to calm him down. Where he's like, "Fuck you, man, fuck you," and he's just like,
Yeah,
I'm cool, I'm cool,
yes,
fuck you, yeah, I'm cool." Like it was
dude,
so good.
he's an underrated part of the movie. The mayor
It's
of
just
Detroit.
amazing how easily fucking pissed off
Yes,
he is from
yes,
the old man.
yes.
Like he just fucking hates that.
Yes,
Oh my god. I don't remember the fucking fundraiser scene. I don't remember that at
What
all.
was that?
Where the dude was playing the violin under his crotch. Like he was bent over and his face was under his crotch and he was playing the violin.
Huh.
It was a fundraiser to save our city. Like it's in the background. There's like
I do remember that he was trying to because
it hangs on it for a minute and you're like, what the hell's going on? And then it pulls out as like, oh, it's a fundraiser for the city.
yeah, the guy, the mayor keeps trying to come up
Or
with
maybe
these
it's a
crooked
fiddle. I think it
schemes
was a fiddle.
to try and get money to raise.
Jesus. Can we talk about the absurdity of this miner who becomes a drug lord that is going to pay off the mayor and just run a city? And you know what? At this point in time, I would buy it. I think it would happen.
I got to be honest right now.
I could see that happening in a couple
I
years.
do remember that whole exchange where the mayor's basically like, "What the, who the fuck are you?" And the kid is like, "Look,
The assistant's like,
do whatever, whatever, okay? But you're gonna want to do this." And the mayor's like wisely like,
let me think about that.
Let me think about that. Yeah. I honestly believe it's some of the more truthful like storytelling as far as like what politicians and shit are really like, and CEOs and whatnot. Because if there's one thing that RoboCop and RoboCop 2 get right, it's that most of the violence in our world happens because of corporations, not because of RoboCop
Yeah.
and Ed 209 or RoboCop 2.
So we never got.
That was a good joke.
We got to.
Get your ass to Moss.
Yeah.
Because originally I wanted to talk about the first shootout of the movie. No, because I just want to talk about this because this.
No, I can't believe I derailed you so far away from that.
No,
It's like,
but
oh, yeah, shit.
I'll make this point quick.
no, do whatever.
That whole shootout, the first one, is great because, again, it's Weller knowing this character, knowing how to make it move, and then giving him a little personality because that is carrying over from the first movie. It sucks because I had to do like a hard reset because that's what you have to do in sequels, I guess. Like I don't know. It's just you always have to depower the character in the second movie because they get so powerful after the first. There's always you know.
You know what? The first one, he wouldn't got chopped into meat.
Yeah, it's true.
But dude, we were talking about this off the air
But it's a lot more. It's a lot more humor already, where he's given one-liners. Like he's.
and the cops actually strike in this one, don't they?
Yes, they're on.
See,
strike.
that's really really good. And dude, when they drop him off in front of the station,
Yeah.
it's cheesy as fuck, and it's like bad makeup. It's not Peter Weller.
Yeah.
They do a better job today, but it's pretty fucking good.
It's also insane that this movie is directed by the guy who did The Empire Strikes Back.
I went on a
Kinda
whole
nuts.
thing about Irvin Kershner going into a biker bar. Did you not know who I was talking about? That's the guy who directed Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Irvin Kershner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know how to segue out of that.
No, I'm just saying,
but other things that I just want to keep going because I
I
don't want to
didn't
I
say
don't want
that
to
he
keep
was
getting
Empire.
derailed because I want to get to the end of the.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm having so much fun.
Because I want to talk about this scene. First of all, because this is RoboCop and it has to be extreme, there's a baby for some reason in this drug den.
Yes.
So this guy has his baby hostage, and he's like, Lewis, drop it, and he's got his gun like off to the side, like hanging off his hand, and he's just sitting out there watching. And then you see a POV of him like plotting trajectory, and then just goes, "Oh, well." First the guy's like, "Oh, shoot the." He's like, "We wouldn't want that," like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's so deadpan and funny, and then he pings the bullet off the side of the wall into the dude's head, kills the dude. Lewis catches the baby. I'm like, this movie's so ridiculous, and I love it. Because again, that first movie is ridiculous too.
Right.
And I think this does a really good job keeping with that tone.
It jacks
just
up
definitely-
the ridiculousness a notch.
Yes, to a comical level.
Yes. Not too absurd,
Not to
but
dude,
comical.
3 takes it so much further.
Well,
He has a jetpack.
Right.
in the third
okay,
movie.
We'll get to that.
Jesus,
Stop.
it gets
Don't-
so
don't
bad.
Talk about the
But that's what I mean.
jetpack.
I misjudged this movie. I enjoy this movie a lot more. Like this viewing right now made me really enjoy it.
See, now I'm going to have to watch it tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to watch it Thursday when I have the day off, because I meant to watch it today, but I started watching Ahsoka, which we'll talk about next week, I think. Because
We could talk about it, but
we can,
I
but
think we're running
we
a
got
little
enough.
long on
we
this.
got enough good stuff this week.
Couple things I want to hit right at the end. Can we also address how insane this gets? Where the Dr. Fax is having an affair with the old man.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
how she gets through her plan. Her plan is all of these RoboCop 2s are killing themselves because they're cops and they're too good at guys.
Because
And
they don't
Alex-
have dicks anymore.
They weren't.
That's literally what
No.
her point is. They are not men anymore because they don't have a dick.
Well, no, because they couldn't handle it or something. Only Alex Murphy could handle this. And these are too noble of guys. They can't. They don't want that kind of power or whatever. But we should go to people that are like psychotic because they'll want that power.
True.
We can rein that
It's
in
true.
or whatever. And so this leads her to go after this, and the assistant to the old man, who's funny in the first movie, is funny in this movie. Like, he fucking nails it. He's so good. And he's competing with Fax because he's like such a fucking ass kisser.
Yeah.
And he has some really good moments, but like his whole thing
He
is
starts off as Bob's buddy.
when he pleads
in
to
the
the old
first
when he
one.
pleads to the old man, he's in the hot tub and he's like, "Hey, I don't think this is a good idea." And then she comes in and
Yeah.
it's like, "Well, fuck." And then at the end when he like fucking throws her under the bus, that was hilarious because he's such an evil bastard. So good. And it again, I love that it kind of gets to that cartoony level, you know,
Mhm.
of like, oh my god, when the fucking final fight with RoboCop and RoboCop 2, when they're tearing up the city, he's like, this could be very expensive for OCP. Not that all these people are dying.
Yeah. Dude, it's
They're
a way better
so-
movie than we remembered.
Yeah,
for
it's,
sure.
I unfairly judged it. It's a fun movie. I really
I'm
enjoy
not
it.
looking forward to next week with this for you though. Hey, you know what? This is the final Sunday without NFL football,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm gonna spend my final Sunday doing, because it's gonna suck. Because one more day,
Hey, our
one more
teams play
Sunday,
each other
we're hanging out
down
that
the
day.
street.
What?
All right, I think we could. What is there anything else you want to say about RoboCop 2?
No, just go check it out. It's way better than you remember.
Absolutely.
Sloppy.
So what else we got on the agenda there, boss?
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
That's the end. RoboCop-alooza.
A little bit of news.
Mm.
So, let's talk
Fair.
about
That's
the
a
new.
fair
And this
assessment.
isn't terribly new news. We just wanted to talk about it because it affects something we like, and it really just points to the stupidity and the greediness of the studios. Because Dune Part 2 was supposed to come out in November, and it got delayed until 2024 because they would rather.
Whose fault is that?
So they'd rather take a hit on the box office and lose money than pay their actors and writers. Yeah. So I don't really feel sorry for them at all. Do you? Because I don't.
No. So what I was talking about earlier, I really hope Bob
Yeah.
Iger has somebody in the office that he's like, just some schmuck who like in the mailroom and just goes up to him and the mailroom guy's like, holy shit, it's Bob Iger. And he's like, hey, calm down. Listen, I need you to do me a big favor. I need you to be completely objective with me and not worry that I'm Bob Iger, okay? Because you're one of the little people. I don't know what little people think like because I'm Bob Iger, all right? I shit gold, all right? Right?
Yeah.
Which we know is not true, but that's what he thinks of himself.
I like that.
So
accent,
what
'cause
what I
don't think
what I
that.
want you to do, mailroom guy, is I want you to be completely objective and don't think of me as like the CEO. I want you to tell me, how do you think this strike is going to end up? And the mailroom guy's like, well, I would tell you, but as soon as I do, you're going to fire me. Like, no. Actually, I have a lawyer right here with a agreement right here. You sign this contract, and nothing you say to me for the next 5 minutes will get you fired. Really? Yes, that's true, mailroom guy. Okay. Well, Bob, can I call you Bob for the next 5 minutes? You can, mailroom guy. All right, cool. Bob, when have you ever known a corporation to come out of the other side of a strike better off? When do you ever see a corporation continuing to let these people hold out and not cave at some point? When have you ever seen that, Bob? Well, to tell you the truth, I mean, back in the day when they had like the Pinkertons and stuff who would basically murder strikers and unionizers back in like the 1890s and 1900s and 1910s. Yeah, Bob, but we're in a different time. You can't murder like, you can't murder Marissa Tomei on the picket line. Yeah, that's true. So what I'm saying to you, Bob, is give up. Give up right now. So that we can all have our entertainment. Because guess what, Bob? What they're asking from you is nothing compared to what you have.
Just don't take
Just
their
stop
jobs
it.
away with robots.
And literally, you're never going to be able to make art as good as they do.
Yeah.
Because you're not an artist, Bob. You're a schmuck, Bob.
What?
Well, I appreciate that, mail guy. Hold on, Bob. I got 2 more minutes left on this goddamn agreement. I want to tell you some more stuff. You're stupid, you're ugly, and I hate you.
And you're a poo-poo head.
You do know that I can remember what you said after the 5 minutes is over, right? Yeah. And I want you to remember this, Bob. Fuck you, I quit. Did I help at all, Bob?
You got to do the Jim Cornette.
No, I don't got to do
No,
shit.
here's the Jim Cornette. Fuck you, thank you, bye.
Just saying.
Or I
Then
think,
the mailroom
or is
guy.
it, or is it,
Why don't you step all over my bit?
or
Just step all
or
over my
is it,
bit.
thank
Just, you know what?
Fuck you,
The bit's about to
bye.
be over, and let's, you know what? You're gonna go ahead and shovel some sand on the end of the bit. We'll make a little fucking shitty path of your own. Like,
Some would say
I'm
I
gonna
was
come on
saving the
end.
show. Some
Wow,
would say-
wow. I practiced that bit all day. I had
Did
the
you do
day
it in front of
off.
the mirror? Did you?
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Hey.
Anyway, Bob Iger, fuck you. Is the point of all that skit. You can eat ass. And not like a good ass. I want you to eat the ass of somebody who woke up after a long night of drinking PBR and then had Taco Bell after that. That's whose ass I want you to eat, Bob. Because you suck as a human being, you suck as a businessman, and you suck as just everything. You just suck, dude. There's no redeeming you unless you give up this fucking ridiculous fight.
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Gaina.
Hey, do you have the beaver one? Hang on for a second. How do you think I treated Bob Iger?
Then beat that beaver up. Wow. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I sure did beat that beaver up, didn't I?
Brilliant.
Now, Bob,
That was too loud.
you're known as the beaver now, and I beat you up.
And you know what you do?
Whatever.
You sit around and you.
I got what I paid
No,
for.
no. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. You know what you do?
I got what I paid for.
Moving on. Or well, is there
Long box
anything else
time?
to be said about Bob Iger and
All those fucks.
Well, it's really
you're
good.
not getting.
Again,
you're gonna
hey,
lose.
I thought we were told that David Zaslav was gonna fucking save Warner Brothers. By the way,
Dude, you guys are all.
and he lets one of his big franchises get delayed and costs money.
They're all
rather
gonna
than
lose.
rather than fucking pay the actors and the writers.
They're all gonna
Bullshit.
lose. They're all gonna lose. Just give up now so that we can get our entertainment. Also, because it's the right thing to do, you fucks. Also, because it's nothing to you.
It's a drop in the bucket.
Bob, you have $100 bill in your pocket and 3 pennies, and the fucking guys on the corner, the actors and writers, are going, "Can we have those 3 pennies so that we can eat?" And you're going, because then all I'll have is this $100 bill. You fucking asshole. Right?
You know what it is?
It's pretty simple.
You know what it is?
Huh.
Sloppy.
Yeah. I got 3 pennies in my pocket. I would give them up to the WGA and the SAG after.
And you would.
It's less than what they
you
need,
would
obviously.
say it's time to.
Having sex with him.
It doesn't really work.
You know what it was?
Sloppy.
All right.
Only if you were.
Sloppy.
No, only if you were bottom right. Bottom right. The sex.
Having sex with him.
Let's try it again. Only if you were.
Having sex with him.
That's how you gotta do that one. Long box time? You want to turn it down for the long box? Jesus.
I'm gonna turn it up. Turn
Cheer
it down.
up. Freedom rock, man.
You ruined it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Play it again then.
No,
It's fine. I don't mind.
but they do.
Gets me all excited.
Nice.
So my long box is a movie that is on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I just do what you do every time I do something. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Paramount Plus, and for a long time, so this movie was came out, but was it in theaters or it just came out on Showtime? Because for a while,
I don't think I remember hearing about it coming out.
I remember.
I can look it up.
I don't remember hearing it being made. I remember hearing about it coming out and being like, "Holy shit, that's awesome!" Because I read that book. Let me tell you, the Fletch books are awesome. I've talked about them before. They're mostly dialogue. It's really great, quick reads, and this movie is based off of one called, obviously, Confess Fletch. There's a couple things that are tweaked from the original book, obviously, because this book takes place in 1978. And this movie takes place in basically the present day around-ish.
Yeah.
Now, I'm so glad I got to watch this movie because
this was never theatrically released.
Okay. I remember seeing that and being like, cool, I have Paramount Plus, but then it was like Paramount Plus plus Showtime, and I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
you. And now it's finally on Paramount Plus so I can watch it. And John Hamm is way better a Fletch representation than Chevy Chase was. And here's why. You look at Chevy Chase, his first 2 movies with Fletch. Fletch Lives is not based off any book. It's just a purely theatrical release sequel to the first movie. So it's not based off a book. The first Fletch movie is based off the first Fletch book called Fletch. And it's pretty close. He was close to the plot of the book and is a great movie. It's a pretty good movie. But the problem is that it's all makeup and stuff and hilarity and wackiness when Chevy Chase, becomes somebody else.
It's a little bit more slapstick.
Like Fletch Lives, where he's like, "Hi, I'm Peter Lemonjello," which is one of my favorite aliases ever. Peter Lemonjello. It's fucking great. But it's a lot of makeup. It's a lot of things that are involved that aren't just him being just... In the books, Fletch is just a nondescript every guy. Now, John Hamm is way better looking than every guy, which you pointed out when I said that. But in the movie a lot, he wears a Lakers hat, which pulled down low, so you can't really see his face. So he's basically a nondescript, like 6'2" guy.
Yeah.
Average height, average build, da-da-da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he gets away with anything because he just says, "I'm whoever I am," or he says that he is, like, he's dealing with an art person, like an art broker, and then he goes to talk to another person and he pretends to be the art broker. So he's not using any made-up names like Chevy Chase does, and he's just a better representation of, and it's funny as shit. Roy Wood is in it, and his partner is this young Arab lady, a Middle Eastern lady. I can't remember her name. She's an actress. She's great.
Lorenza Izzo?
Yes. What's her character name?
Ellie, I don't know. I'm not. I'm just looking at the. I don't have the cast pulled up here. Angela DeGrassi is who Lorenza Izzo is. Andy.
No. It's the cop. She's got dark hair.
Oh,
kind of a hawk nose.
Aiden Mayari?
What's her character's name?
Junior Detective Grizz.
Yes. Yes. She's great because John Hamm just literally just shits on her the whole time, and she shits right back. And Roy Wood, who just had a baby, his character, is caught in the middle. And he is known as Slow-Mo because he takes forever to solve cases, but he almost solves almost all of them, right? And Fletch is trying to make believe that he's helping the cops. The cops are like, no, you're not. But they don't have anything on Fletch, so they can't really arrest him. And it's this great murder mystery that culminates in one of the biggest twists that you'll ever see coming.
Whoa.
And it's great. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Marcia Gay Harden's in it. A bunch of people are in this movie. It's just great. Kyle MacLachlan's in it.
Yeah.
But it's a really good movie, and if you like to laugh and you like a good murder mystery and you liked the first Fletch movies but you never read the books, give it a shot because you're going to like this Fletch a lot better than the Chevy Chase version because it's truer to the character. And again, John Hamm is fucking rapid fire, so good at comedy.
Hold on.
Oh, what's his name? His boss in Mad Men. I can't remember the actor's name. He's got white hair. He's in a lot of shit.
Sorry, it was theatrically released.
Okay, but the guy with white hair, he was in Mad Men. Whatever.
John Slattery?
He plays his old boss at the newspaper. And he's just a cantankerous, foul-mouthed motherfucker. And it's great, man. It's great. It's great. It's great.
It's great.
It's great. You should go watch it, man. It's on Paramount Plus right now. I urge you to watch it. And it doesn't even, it's one of those movies that goes quick. You're like, wow, I just watched a movie.
You walk out of it, and you're just like, woo, yeah, refreshed. What a good movie, you know? You're going to love this. Mine's a video game. His eyes rolled. One eye didn't roll. Oh, how'd you do that? That's pretty cool. Oh, now you're scaring me. So
I'm scared.
I recently...
Give me these. Why are you all over here?
A hand in your hand. So recently, because it was on sale, I picked up TMNT, the Cowabunga collection. So it's just a giant collection
Fantastic.
of all
the
classic Konami games. So, like...
The side-scrollers.
Yeah. So, yeah, it goes from... There's even Game Boy games on here. There was games from the NES, the SNES, the Super...
Dude, the first NES
Sega,
TMNT
Genesis.
game fucking sucks, dude. It is hard as shit.
All of them are hard.
Hard as shit.
But if you're playing in single player, you can give yourself like 10 lives, or you can do like a god mode where you just like one hit them.
That's what you have to have. That's what sucked about all the TMNT games is that you had to like punch dudes like multiple times. You would get caught in a combo.
Well, it was designed...
And then some other dude is beating your ass from behind.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a drop.
But yeah, it's I agree. Well, that's the thing. These games are designed to be hard. Like,
I don't know. I'm
Why?
sorry. I don't know.
They're designed to be difficult. I feel like I'm fucking doing edited for TV over here. You're only allowed so many dick jokes per episode.
These games are obviously turgid and erect. What? And hard.
So the reason well, the best thing about it is you can play online. So I've been playing with Luke because we both bought it on the PS5, and it's so difficult, but like it does get a rewarding factor of like, oh, I beat it, because I got so much further in this game playing it now and still dying at a certain point. And the thing that fucking sucks is when you die, you go back to the beginning.
No save.
Because that's how those games were. Yeah.
You cocksuckers.
You don't realize how good you have the autosave.
Right?
You lose it.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, pile of monkey nuts. You got a combo it?
Anyway, they're all still, they look great. It's really cool because you can play them in the 4:3 aspect ratio, but then there's like a border of like what would look like an arcade cabinet.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
some of them are
That's cool.
arcade
Yeah,
games.
Yeah,
And the arcade games are comically hard because you know it's designed to keep getting money out of you, like keep eating quarters, you know.
Yeah.
Which is something that I don't think I got much of. I know it was much popular around your generation, but
Yeah.
like it still kind of was a thing when I was younger, but it's not nearly what it was in like the 80s and shit.
No, that was the thing to do while your parents shopped. You get here's $5, go to the arcade.
Oh, teenagers hung out all the time.
Every mall had a fucking arcade,
Yeah.
dude. Every mall.
Yeah.
Now it's if you see one, it's like, oh, cool.
It's like a little vintage thing.
That
That being said, I would love if I had the space. I would love and the money. I would love to have a fucking arcade.
dude,
cabinet.
those little ones that you can buy at Walmart and shit for like $200-300. Just saying.
I know,
anyway,
but it's not enough. I wouldn't play it enough to justify.
I'm just saying. But I was at this place the other day, and the other night, and they had these 80s games like Dig Dug and whatnot,
Dig
like
Dug
those
is-
really fucking hard
Dig
games.
Dug is the goat.
Donkey Kong Jr. is fucking insanely hard,
I will
dude.
never play that.
What?
Too hard. Too hard. I can only handle so much hard.
No, but so a lot of video gaming in an arcade is this.
I'm glad you're describing this. So you're tapping a couple buttons, you're moving a joystick.
You're tapping buttons with your right hand and moving a joystick with your
Yeah.
left, and it's
all
not-
about placement.
It's not at a very great
How
angle.
fast can you press
it's
the
not
button?
very great angle,
No.
conducive to my age. And I realized something. My dexterity in my hands is failing.
Yeah.
Because by the time I left that place, it was like I was 13 and just discovered how to masturbate. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad my forearms were just cramping up.
Sloppy.
Are you happy with yourself?
Because it's a perfect analogy.
Is it?
That's how my forearms felt. I was like, ah, man, stop playing with yourself. Yes! That's what it sounded like.
You know what you were doing?
Having sex with him.
Your hand. All right, so it just was like a cool nostalgia because I remember we were playing Turtles in Time, and I used to play that a lot when I was a kid. And I used to play it at my cousin's house because I didn't have a Super Nintendo at the time. Because I told you, I have been a Sony pony for life.
Wow. Ride that pony.
Pony, Sony, jump on it. We're gonna get hit with the copy strike.
We're gonna
Copyright.
get our asses kicked somehow because of this episode. I don't know. We're really bold. Wow, these fucking reapers, man.
That's what we say to Hollywood. All those sloppy old dudes.
Sloppy.
So,
I'm trying to find the outro.
so
music.
the Cowabunga edition was great, huh?
Loved it.
Cool. Are we?
And
I got what I paid for.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
there it is. Roll out. Take your shoes off.
Don't forget to kick me in the nuts.
Why would you?
Why?
Kick your own balls. Flippy dooby 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 bop doo doo.
You know, you got a cool dog, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Pretty cool dog.
So next week, what are we gonna do? Let's preview a little bit while
We're
we're
gonna do RoboCop
go
3.
Yep, which I can't wait because I've never seen it.
I've only seen it like again very similar to RoboCop
I'm
2.
excited,
I saw
but I'm
bits and
not.
pieces.
You know what I mean?
No.
Also next week we're gonna have another long box,
What?
and I'm not sure, but you might just see another "What's in My Mouth." Maybe. I've seen a couple things that caught my eye that I need to put in my mouth. Next week seems like the best time to do that.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say to that.
I think they shouldn't say anything. I think you should just let it rest.
Just sit in it.
Just let it sit there
Roll around
in its
in it?
disgusting filth.
Yeah.
Maybe you can roll around in it with the filth.
I mean, if you want.
Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.